Hey guys, Sean again, Custom Offsets TV on the YouTube. We got another episode of Shit I Never Knew, and it's actually a follow-up episode and then the launch of another episode, so try to keep up. We had previously, if you go back and watch WD-40 protection for painted wheels, we have proven that works. It works like a dream. We still have pretty much every vehicle we have here covered with that product, with WD-40 on the black painted wheels. It's working great. But we wanted to try it on chrome wheels because everybody was asking. I happen to have these new-ish chrome wheels on the H2 Hummer, so I figured why not give it a shot this winter, see what happens. So this one had been coated. It looked good after about 6 weeks. We washed it, recoated it again, have run it now for about 3-4 more weeks. And now I'm about to just wash it up and kind of see where we're at and see if we're doing good as far as corrosion and pitting and keeping all that salt and stuff off of here. Typically, you cannot run these at all in Wisconsin because they'll have huge pits in them in about 4 weeks. So we're definitely doing better than if we wouldn't have protected them, but this would be my chance, being that this wheel was completely perfect when we started, had no pitting whatsoever, to see if the WD-40 is holding up against winter. So we'll get her washed up and tell you how we're doing. Probably the first thing I'm noticing is I actually took this to the car wash and used the high pressure soap, high pressure water, and got done and let them air dry, and they looked like complete shit. So there's no doubt that they look like crap all winter with the WD-40 on chrome. On the black wheels, it's not quite as bad, and when you go to wash them, they wash up way easier, so it's a no-brainer. On these chrome ones, they look absolutely horrible all winter, there's no doubt about it. I can feel the stickiness of the WD-40, but I also can see that once I wipe it off, once I wash it off with lots of soap and water, it looks pretty amazing. It's coming off super easy. Definitely no scrubbing or anything like that. These wheels have no shortage of nooks and crannies as far as places where salt and stuff could sit. So they should be a good example of even the worst wheels as far as places for salt to collect. I've noticed that right in here and inside of here is the area where most of it is sitting. But I also put the most WD-40 in those areas, kind of knowing that from wheels I've had in the past, that's where they corrode out and collect the most stuff. So that should be about good. I will give that a spray down and see how we're doing. So I know one of the questions you guys are gonna ask is what we're using to clean them. And we've got the Custom Offsets Dirty Lip Wheel Shampoo. This is basically a really awesome car wash that Killerwax has. That's just, you know, it smells good and it's got a waxy feel to it. So we had used it for like a year, and then we teamed up with them to come out with this for wheels, and that's what this is. So that's what I'm using. Just figured you're probably gonna ask that. I seen it coming. So we'll hose these off and we will see how we're doing with pitting. I don't see any right at the surface, which would be pretty surprising. So you can get right in here, but as I'm wiping this off, I see absolutely no pitting. I see absolutely no corrosion. This wheel basically looks like brand new. If you get right in here, amen, you can see in detail that these things are pretty much brand new yet. They are brand new yet. So I'm not seeing any. There might be a little bit But I mean, that's a little surface stuff that our polish floss gloss will take right off of there. But I would say for our winters, I mean, that's pretty impressive with the WD-40. There's not a pit on this entire wheel, not that I can see. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna keep running this one with WD-40. I've got a new product that, because some companies saw our WD-40 video, they've been asking us to try a couple things. So we have this product and then we have this kit. I've got to figure out how this one works yet, but we'll try this on the other 3 wheels. We'll show you what they look like before we start, but this wheel that was mint when we started doesn't have any corrosion. Some of the other ones have a little bit when we started. It's still completely mint with the WD-40. So I'm gonna re-WD-40 this one, let it go another month, because I wanna find out if that stuff is working, and I also wanna put it up against these 2 guys. So we'll try these on the other wheels and we'll try these here and see which one wins. Now this one, look at it bead off of there. So this one is gonna be a new product that we're trying. This is from Killerwax. This is petroleum based, is I believe what he told me. I can't remember if that eats Plasti-Dip or not, but we'll find out because I just shot it all over our Plasti-Dip wheels. And then what it sounds like is you just take, and same concept, you want to leave as much of this on there as possible. You just take it and kind of rub it around, make sure you're getting it everywhere. And then same thing, we'll put it on here and then we'll run it until the next car wash and we'll see how she does. So far WD-40 is working. I'm gonna put WD-40 on the other front left wheel so that we can kind of run a comparison of the 2. And then for the rest of the winter, we'll run this on this wheel and see if she can continue to protect. It definitely smells better. It smells like Big League Chew bubble gum. I suddenly want to put a big pouch of bubble gum in. But I'll put it on the cap, put it on all these spokes. It doesn't appear to be melting my Plasti-Dip, so that's good. If you're wondering what I'm talking about, I took each of these plates and just Plasti-Dipped them to have some contrast to decide if I like that, and then I'm gonna come back and powder coat them if I end up keeping them that way. So that's why I don't really care if it melts it off, because it was done for fun anyways. So one thing I'm noticing right now is that the Killerwax stuff definitely looks better. It doesn't look greasy. When I'm done, it seems to be evaporating more than the WD-40 did. So that'll be interesting. If it looks better and it has the same protection that I've been getting out of that WD-40, that would be a huge plus, because that is the biggest complaint with WD-40 is it looks like shit the entire winter. But it looks better than stock wheels, and I'm not willing to put on some old crappy steel wheels, so we will see what happens. So as we're applying this is the Killerwax wheel. One of the things that I'm noticing after running WD-40 for most of the winter so far is I finally actually have a clean wheel. I mean, this stuff is leaving it a shine. I can see a little bit of haze, and I can definitely feel it, but it's not leaving it like this one. If we go down by that WD-40 wheel, if you look at this one, it has an obvious cloud to it because you can see that greasy WD-40. You could actually write your name in here because it's so greasy. And I'm applying about the same amount. Now, I'll let the results show, but I'm a little worried that because that one looks so good, it's not as thick of a layer protecting it. But that's something we'll be able to check out as we run them. So I've got it applied to pretty much everywhere. And I didn't wipe it off, I just spread it out. But it looks real clean, looks good. And now we will run it and see how she does against the salt and all the chemicals they shoot all over our roads here. So We'll keep you guys posted. Make sure you stay subscribed. As you can see, the WD-40 is doing great. I'm gonna go ahead and put this back on some of the wheels on the other side, probably maybe just the back two, and then put this on the other front one as well, and run the two fronts with the new Killerwax product and run the rears with that WD-40 so we have something to compare to. But we'll keep you posted, let you know how things turn out. Peace.